On Friday afternoon, a powerful and shallow earthquake measuring 6.5 on the Shindo intensity scale struck Ishikawa Prefecture in central Japan. The quake, which occurred at a depth of about 12 kilometers, caused significant damage to buildings and infrastructure, leaving at least one person dead and 22 others injured. The earthquake was centered in the northern tip of Ishikawa Prefecture's Noto Peninsula, located approximately 300 kilometers northwest of Tokyo. It was the largest in a series of quakes that have been hitting the Noto area since December 2020. The initial jolt was the strongest and measured a strong 6 on Japan's intensity scale. The level of shaking was so intense that it was impossible to remain standing or move without crawling, according to the meteorological agency. The damage, local police in the city of Suzu, Ishikawa Prefecture, near the initial quake's epicenter, reported injuries and collapsed buildings. One man who fell off a ladder was confirmed to have been killed, while the fire department in Suzu said that 3 houses had collapsed and that 2 people who had been trapped in 2 of the structures had been rescued. NHK Public Television broadcasted a video showing a section of a hill that had crumbled and fallen on a house. It also showed a video taken by a reporter visiting his family in Ishikawa Prefecture that showed a room shaking for nearly half a minute, with picture frames rattling on the walls. The effects. The earthquake led to the suspension of some train lines, including the Hokuriku Shinkansen between Nagano and Kanazawa stations, West Japan Railway said. Tokyo Electric Power Company Holdings reported no damage at the Kashiwazaki Kariwa nuclear power plant in Niigata Prefecture, while Hokuriku Electric Power reported no problems at the Shika nuclear power plant in Ishikawa Prefecture. The response. In an emergency news conference on Friday afternoon, Chief Cabinet Secretary Hirokazu Matsuno said the government was working to respond to the quake. We will continue to assess the extent of the damage and, in close cooperation with local authorities, will do our best to implement emergency disaster measures, Matsuno said. The weather agency warned of the possibility of quakes of around strong 6 occurring over the next week. Conclusion. Japan is one of the world's most earthquake-prone nations, and earthquakes are a frequent occurrence in the country. A massive earthquake in 2011 in the country's northeast caused a devastating tsunami and a nuclear plant meltdown. While Japan has one of the most advanced earthquake warning and response systems in the world, Friday's earthquake serves as a reminder of the power and unpredictability of nature, and the importance of being prepared for disasters.